What's good, y'all? Welcome to an episode of Buzz Boys. First things first, I want to start it out. Thank y'all for 300 subscribers, man. That shit is like a major milestone just because it's like it happened so fast. Like just a few days ago, I'm like, yo, give me the 250 subscribers. I'm past 300 subscribers now. Like, that shit's crazy. I never thought that shit would happen that quick. Like, that Steve Clifford video went up. Thank y'all for getting me to 1,000 views on that. It's been a minute since I had a video get to 1,000 views. It's almost close to 1,100. So I definitely appreciate y'all, man. And for y'all being so interactive, commenting, liking, all that stuff, man, it means the most to me. Hey, man, on this video, comment down below if y'all have on the bell notifications. Like, if y'all have on my post notifications, man, I want to see who got on post notifications. But nah, thank y'all so much for 300 subscribers, man. It really means the world. I'm getting close to my goal, man. My goal is 1,000 subscribers. That's when you can start getting paid for me for this shit. I'm still gonna treat it the same, even if I am getting paid. Like, I do this shit for my love for the team and just to have something fun to do. But it means the world for y'all to be supporting me like this. It really means a lot. Just watching the channel grow like every day, like it's amazing, bro. Like, I've got like 80 subscribers in the past week, so that shit means the world. If y'all new to the channel, thank y'all for rocking with me. Y'all gonna love it. I'm the same generic guy all the time. Not generic. Not generic, you feel me? Authentic. I'm the same authentic guy, you feel me? Every time I try to keep that shit 100, so I feel like y'all gonna fuck with me. Thank y'all for subscribing. Somebody did unsubscribe though, and I seen you, bitch. My shit was at 302, now my shit at 301. Like, who did that? Why you do that? Why you do that? Why you unsubscribe? You feel me? But anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. Does Miles Bridges want to leave the Charlotte Hornets? This is the topic of the weekend that came up. Apparently one of his friends, RTB Capo, he RTB, remember, RTB, that's Miles Bridges' rap group or whatever. RTB Capo, that's one of his close friends. And some stuff has been circulating and trending this past week. I am gonna have it up here on the screen. This exact same screenshot was circulating, and somebody has sent that shit to me this morning. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. I plan on talking about it today, but just people sending it to me like, yo, talk about this. So I already just planned on it, but I definitely had to now. So the caption is, forgot I put the shrooms in my food, man. It got me tripping. If Charlotte don't drop the bag, we going to the Pistons. And like, that's kind of bars, bro. So it's something that Miles Bridges might have spit on an unreleased song or something like that. Like, that's bars right there. Or this might be RTB Capo bars. I don't fucking listen to him. I don't know if he raps or what, so it could be his bars. But I don't know. And the thing is, like, you got Hornets players liking the shit. That's the worst part about it. Jalen Benito's like the picture. I'm sure some other people like the picture too. So I don't know. And the thing for me, though, like, I know people are getting scared. Miles Bridges also took the Charlotte Hornets out of his bio and stuff this past weekend. So it's just been a lot of little things this past weekend where it's like, damn, are we really about to lose Miles? For me, I'm not really panicking because at the end of the day, he is a restricted free agent. Right now, he is not necessarily... I mean, he is a Charlotte Hornet, but he's not necessarily a Charlotte Hornet. Like, right now, he's a restricted free agent. I mean, shit is what it is. It's the reality. Like, I don't know. I don't trip off stuff trying to look at it a certain way. I just look at the reality. Right now, he is a restricted free agent. If the Hornets don't match, he can go to another team. So he want to take the Hornets out of his bio. Okay, that shit is what it is. It just is what it is. People modify their social media all the time. I don't know. Let me see if he deleted like any pictures of him in a Hornets uniform. But his profile picture is still him in a Hornets uniform. He was just in the gym with LaMelo literally yesterday. Like, I don't, he literally just put my brother B&B, we gonna ball. That was literally the oh, it's getting windy out there. The sign just fell over. That's literally like his last post. So it's like, I'm not really too alarmed. His whole page still has plenty of Hornet stuff. He literally just said, Melo, we gonna ball. So I mean, it seems like he doesn't have any intentions of really leaving Melo. I don't know. I try not to feed into too much stuff like this because it could be clickbait. But what Capo put though, that was kind of like, okay, that was very direct. Charlotte don't drop the bag, we're going to the Pistons. At the end of the day, Miles Bridges is from Flint, Michigan. It's not Detroit, but he is from Michigan. Flint, Detroit, it's like Raleigh, Durham. Like, it's So at the end of the day, if you wanted to go home, I mean, I feel like every professional player always weighs that option of, do I want to go play for the hometown team? And especially somebody coming up from Detroit, anybody from Detroit or anything around the surrounding areas, they rep that really hard. Like, they let it be known like they're from there. So, I mean, him going home, I'm sure him playing for the Pistons has always been in the back of his mind. But the thing was, the Pistons been garbage. But now they actually kind of like looking type decent. So, I don't know. You never know. But the thing is, if Charlotte don't drop the bag, then we go into the Pistons. Well, if Charlotte drops the bag, then he ain't going nowhere. So as long as we do what we supposed to do, none of that other shit matters. At the end of the day, he is a restricted free agent, and he has said numerous times, I want to be here in Charlotte. I want to retire in Charlotte. You don't hear a lot of players saying that they want to, be drafted by this team and stay with this team and retire with this team. So him speaking like that, I mean, I don't have any problem with what was really said, because it's common sense to me. Yeah, if we don't drop the bag, shit, he out. Duh. Now, the question is, what is the bag? What amount is the bag? Like, that's the question. What amount is he referring to when he says the bag? If we don't drop the bag, is that the max? Is that a little bit under the max? Like, what's the case? Now, the thing is, for me, I just don't want another team to run our tab up. Like, if we can get a deal done without it being the max, great. But, like, okay, like, I know the Pistons, they still have a lot of cap space left. Even though they did make some moves, during the draft, they still have cap space. So, if they want to use that shit on Miles, I think they might be able to offer him the max. Now, if they offer him the max, I mean, we still have the chance to match it, and I think we should match it. I talked about this a few days ago. Do I want to give Miles the max? No. If we're forced to, or like if it's max or lose him to another team, then we give it to him. That's the whole point of restricted free agency. That's the whole point of being able to match any offer sheet. But I don't want another team to run our tab up and bully us into paying him what we don't want to pay him if we can get the deal done for less. Now, if the Pistons truly believe he's a franchise player and they want to offer him the max, that's within their right to do so. They're doing their due diligence. But at that point, we have to match, because we cannot lose Miles Bridges, keep Gordon Hayward, and then tell LaMelo, hey, bro, everything gonna be all right, stay with us. No, bro, you got to respect your franchise cornerstones. Miles Bridges is a homegrown Charlotte Hornet. He worked his way up to a certain level. He bet on himself last year by declining 4 years, $60 million, and he earned whatever he has coming to him. So, okay, at this point, you have to retain him. If you can't take care of your own players in-house, hold on. Back for me. Customer came in, spent some money with me, for me, you know the vibes. But, damn, what did I leave off at? Oh, yeah. So, with Miles Bridges being an in-house guy and him developing and reaching that level, as a small market team like the Hornets, I mean, really with any team, you want to retain your in-house talent. That's the whole point of drafting and hoping that the player becomes good. And you can't draft a player, he becomes good, and then you go, damn, we're not finna pay you. What the fuck did you draft him for if you didn't want him to become a good player and possibly blossom into an all-star? Miles Bridges could have been an all-star last year. If the voting would have went just a little bit different, Miles and LaMelo both could have been in. They both honestly had, candidacy to make it. It was just, I felt like they weren't going to put both of them in because Charlotte was a small market team and there was only so many spots up for grabs, but, if the Hornets were a top 3 seed or some shit, both of them probably would have been in. So it's just like, you can't really shrug off the year that Miles had last year, and he still showed a lot of room for improvement, because it's like, he finished the season averaging around 20-ish, but I mean, we saw him put up 30 with ease. Like, next year Miles could average 25 points a game. It is viable. He really could. So, yeah, I just feel like, he's doing what he's supposed to do. At the end of the day, we know who his agency is. They know how to get that bag. They know how to get that bag. Clutch Sports knows how to get that bag. And they've honestly probably been the ones behind the scenes stirring the pot behind all this shit. They go and get their clients that bad. That's what Clutch Sports does. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Now the thing is, you gotta pray to God that Miles Bridges isn't so. I mean, that Michael Jordan isn't so fucking cheap that he actually lets Miles Bridges walk for nothing. Now the thing is, I know we're not gonna let him walk for nothing. Bare minimum, we're gonna figure out a sign and trade or something. We're not gonna lose him for anything. Mitch Kupchak has shown that with Kemba Walker, we're not gonna lose him for nothing. But at the same time, we got to do something, and you got to re-sign him, man. And if getting rid of Gordon Hayward has to happen to do that, well, damn it, it's not nothing to think about. Get Gordon the fuck out of here. That shit needs to happen anyway. Get Gordon the fuck out of here. Personally, I really don't want to bring in Russ Westbrook to do it, but if you got to bring in Westbrook and cut him, okay, it is what it is. I've seen like mock trades to the Spurs, like go and get Jakob Bertel, Josh Richardson, and send them Gordon a pick. I don't know, bro. We have some options still. Like, just because we didn't trade Gordon at the draft doesn't mean we still can't trade him and free up money. We can. Yeah, we got to do what we got to do to keep this core together. Like, once you identify your core, that's your core. You have to ride with them. If we feel like LaMelo, Miles, if we feel like PJ is a part of the core, if we feel like Terry's a part of the core, then fuck whatever the media is saying. You keep that core together. And at the end of the day, okay, we've added Mark Williams, we've added a center. We can still go get another center. We can still get another center that's a viable option, and keep trying to improve this roster. I don't think anybody on this team outside of LaMelo and Miles is nice enough to the point where it's like, oh no, we're good at that position. No, if we can acquire a talent, acquire it. It is what it is. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm sorry, the TV. If y'all can hear the TV, I thought I turned that shit down. But yeah, man, y'all comment down below. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all feel like we at with Miles? Do you feel like the risk of losing him is legitimate? On a scale of 1 to 10 on how like scared I am that we're gonna lose him, or how like serious I think we're gonna lose him, I'll put that shit at like a 3.5 or a 4. He wants to be here. We want him here. Mitch Kupchak has already said we're going to take care of our own free agents first before trying to go out and find more free agents. So, this isn't a Malika Monk situation or even a Devontae Graham situation where it's like, we're questioning if this person is a legitimate long-term piece. Those were like smaller backcourt guys, defense questionable at times, and you have to purely rely on their scoring. And if their percentages weren't efficient enough, it's like, oh man, I don't know if we can, stand to pay this. This man, Miles Bridges, has improved every aspect of his game: assists, rebounds, shooting percentage. His free throw percentage was the only thing that got worse this past year, because he almost shot like 90% last year. The year before last. When I refer to last year, I mean 2021. Like, it's just like, I know the season has ended, but when I say last year, I really do mean last year. But his numbers jumped up all around the board. His defensive tenacity improved as well, and he's even come out and said he wants to be somebody who wants to be Defensive Player of the Year consideration, stuff like that. So when you hear somebody want to commit to being a real two-way player and stuff like that, that's what you want to hear. And there's a lot of Paul George similarities, man. Like, if you look at their stats, like, he's on pace to have better stats than Paul George, where they're at that time in their career. So, I don't really feel like the fear of losing him is that real. At the end of the day, the Pistons are still garbage. Okay, they have Jalen Duren now, but outside of that, it's still the same garbage team. Miles Bridges goes and joins them. They win 35 games, maybe. I don't fucking know what they do. But I don't know. I don't think that we need to really get too hasty and do anything crazy. Like, this is still a good team who was a center away. Okay, we've got Mark Williams now. At the end of the day, that's a young center. We might just need one more, legit threat center. Because Mason Plumlee isn't no fucking threat. If we can get Vucevic or some shit from the Trailblazers, like, for something cheap, or even Mo Bamba, or just, like, Jakob Bertel, just anybody who can really affect the game, we're good. Pair them with Mark Williams, we should be good. And then, you know, PJ is still obviously probably going to get his small ball 5 opportunities. I don't know. I don't know how Steve Clifford feels about small ball. I don't know. That's the only thing about Steve Clifford. You know, how is he going to adjust to modernized coaching? I don't know. I didn't watch him very much with the Magic, but the Magic sucked anyway. So, I don't know. I digress. Anyway, I'm about to wrap this up. I feel like I said everything I had to say. I don't feel like the threat of him leaving is that big, but it is something to talk about. It is talking points because, you know, we're seeing little hints and, you know, little nuggets like that. But like I said, I do feel like this is Clutch Sports behind all that, stirring the pot, kind of telling him to do these little things, because it's like you have to have some type of leverage as a player. You got to show the organization, yeah, I fuck with y'all, but I will leave. And maybe that make them appreciate you a little bit more and actually, you know, drop that bag. So, you know, it is what it is. We'll have to see what the market is at the end of the day and see who offers what. And if they're offering 110, 120 million, okay, shit, we can retain him for 125 million and call that shit a day. But if other teams are really throwing him, you know, these crazy big numbers close to the max or the max, then we gotta match it, man. But anyway, y'all comment down below what y'all think about it. I am gonna edit these 2 videos together because my shit did have to stop. But I'm gonna put the post up here so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Before I forget, RTB Capo, he did like post some shit like last night and was just like, it's just lyrics, y'all don't take it serious or whatever he posted. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you stirring the pot, bro. And let me see if it's still up there so I can go and see it, because I did see it. Let me see if he still got that shit up there. Yeah, you guys. It was just some rap lyrics. Everyone relax. It was just some rap lyrics. Everyone relax. But I mean, it's like, it wasn't just rap lyrics, bro. That was very specific. You know, I said that was very specific. Like, if Charlotte don't drop the bag, then we go into the Pistons. Like, what the fuck you talking about? It's just rap lyrics. You know what I'm saying? That's very specific. It might be rap lyrics, but it's rap lyrics for a reason, because whoever said it meant it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm going to put the picture up here so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Once again, thank y'all for 300 subscribers. Push me to 400, man. Let's get up there, bro. Let's get up there. It's so exciting seeing this channel grow. I really want to do a light, fun video this weekend, and then this shit came up, some more serious shit. The next video I'm going to do some little fun shit. Talk about, like, Book Night changing his number or some shit. I'm seeing trade rumors with him. I don't think that shit's legitimate. Like, I think he's going to actually get his chance with us this year. But yeah, I want to talk about that, talk about some fun shit. So I'll probably talk about that. And then I'm going to do my Bryce McGowan's and Mark Williams draft grade shit. Even though, like, I like both picks. I give them both A's, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about them in depth a little bit more. I might just try to knock all them shits out today while I can. But anyway, stay tuned for that. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.